control of the camera. All right. Here we are. What are we doing? Where are we? What are we?
Car.
What's going on?
We're driving. And we're gonna go see Mission Impossible after a long break. Not going to see movies.
Because there was really not that much out.
Well, there were things out, just people were busy.
And I was
doing
in Europe.
Stuff. Yeah, Aaron went to Europe.
Check out those videos. They'll be up shortly.
Like, we saw Ant-Man. Ant-Man was out.
You did
but
see Ant-Man?
It was just me and Melissa, so...
she doesn't like to be in the videos.
It's kind of hard to do, like, a commentary with someone when you're talking to yourself. We're off to see Mission Impossible... 2,000. 3,000?
72 million and a half.
692.
So...
Starring Tom Cruise!
Running.
And, Nick Frost? Is it Nick Frost or Simon Pegg?
I don't know.
It's Simon Pegg. Nick Frost is...
I don't even think I've seen the trailer for this.
You haven't even seen the trailer for this?
Maybe I have. Is this the one where he goes up in the jet and he actually did it or whatever?
Yeah, he's holding on to the jet.
Okay.
And
so
that was like
I have seen that, so.
An actual stunt he did. Now, he was held on with wires and stuff, and there was like a big windscreen, but... Yeah, that was an actual stunt. Which is pretty cool. Person's going like...
40 and then 80.
Let's go.
Alright. So, there we go. Whoa. Did you guys feel that?
Oh, the G's.
I was just going to say we hit G, second G or whatever.
Second G spot.
Yeah, your penises aren't long enough to hit that. So, expectations going in?
Very low. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I don't... Because it's Mission Impossible, we've seen it before, it's just going to be
We've seen it 5 times before.
It's going to be like a random kind of action movie. I don't know how good it's going to be. We've seen a million of these, like James Bonds are all kind of like this now. The Bourne Identities, Supremacy series, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Ultimatum. Even like Taken is kind of similar to this, where, you know, Agent, X or not.
I'm going to bet money that there's going to be an explosion. Many explosions.
I think the odds of that are like a million to one that there's going to be an explosion.
Are you wanting to make a bet on that?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I would... There's definitely going to be an
explosion. There's your Corvette again. See, for me, I'll be honest, I've seen 2 of the 5 previous movies, so my hope is that there's not too much... Well, okay, look, it's the Mission Impossible. There's not that much of a storyline. I just hope that there's not a lot of information or plot points that are related to a previous
film. Don't worry about
film,
that. I don't think that's going to be an issue at all.
No.
Scooters are not for the sidewalk!
I don't know. I think... I don't know. I'm conflicted because it is an action movie. Action movies are fun. You don't need a huge plot point necessarily all the time. But there still has to be...
plot point
Again, I haven't seen John Wick. I didn't go with you guys to see that.
But it was amazing.
But... I have hopes for this film because it's like supposed to. Is it the last one? Is it supposed to be the last one? Everyone should
never be the last one.
Mission Impossible 18.
When Tom Cruise dies, they'll get someone else.
Yeah.
But I like Tom Cruise. Melissa doesn't. I kind of like him because he does his own stunts. Like, I mean, sure, he's kind of crazy, but who isn't kind of crazy?
He's full blown crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay, so going in, predictions, explosions, action, all that good shit. Running! Yes, absolutely running. I will probably going in say it's going to be a 6 out of 10 for me.
I think Ant-Man was better. I enjoyed Ant-Man, but I didn't like it. It was just kind of eh. I really enjoyed the action sequences they did in Ant-Man, because that's kind of really the first we've seen an action sequence where someone gets small and big like that. So I really enjoyed the way they did that. There was a really cool Falcon fight scene. Although, to be honest...
Use a live Falcon?
No, like Falcon from the Avengers. That's his name, right? Falcon? The guy with the wings?
I don't know.
He's Captain America's friend.
Oh man, up there on a bicycle. And he's like, has a death wish. I swear to God.
Is that the seat, or is he just happy to see everyone? Wow.
That was awesome.
Wow.
We just saw an old man.
What a package!
That was disgusting.
I'm telling you, if he's like that for more than 4 hours, he should see a doctor like instant. Like
Yeah, right away. Yeah, he should already be there. Maybe he's on his way to the hospital.
He's riding the bike there.
Yep.
Yeah.
The bike is so far off his ass.
All right, see you after the movie.
Mission Impossible 6?
You would have lost that bet. I didn't see a single explosion in there.
No, there was no explosion.
But honest question. How many liters of fake blood do you think they used? Like, that would have been a lot.
Easily like 50 liters.
Okay, here's the thing. Someone here...
Wait. I have a question before you have a question. My question is that, did that film hold back any punches? I came up with that pun in the theater.
Oh yeah?
And I wanted to save it for right now.
Like 2 minutes into the...
Yeah.
Oh yeah! Okay, seriously. Someone in this car, there might be two someones in this car, are the biggest idiots ever.
Not necessarily ever, but it's up there.
This week? Today.
Today.
Because Mission Impossible comes out July 31st, right?
And today is July 24th.
So we're early. We're not sticking around to watch.
Apparently, there's no advanced screening of this shit.
And they didn't like the idea of us camping out there. Like, we want to be first in line for Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
So they made us buy a ticket. We ended up buying a ticket for Minions, and then there were just too many kids, and we were like, no. So we're gonna see Southpaw. So we saw Southpaw.
Southpaw, review for Southpaw.
Next week,
Mission Impossible 6.
We'll see Mission Impossible 14.
And you know what? We're gonna give you, at that video, we'll give you the
I don't know if we can do that, because we've seen
Southpaw.
we'll redo the beginning of the video or we'll reuse it.
What
does it matter?
Fuck, we'll just reuse it.
Yeah, we'll copy paste. Same thing.
Exactly. Same thing. It's
so
easier.
Southpaw, bow, which
starring Jake Gyllenhaal.
He was using his right hand most of the time.
Yeah, because Southpaw, like, I'm a big baseball fan, and that's the left hand. When a pitcher's the left hand.
I'm pretty sure he did use the left hand for the uppercut, but he was definitely a righty.
Yeah, he did, because the second one was his right. That's right. Yeah.
So he finished him off with the southpaw, but I wouldn't call him a southpaw.
Whoa, you're spoiling everything.
Okay,
Jesus.
I'm sorry. You don't need to watch the movie now.
No. Yeah, so Southpaw.
I thought it was a decent movie.
I really enjoyed it.
I didn't enjoy it that much.
I really enjoyed it. I think, but I actually have emotions, unlike you, so...
Yeah, they definitely did a good job.
I have the capability of having the feels, and you just don't.
Does not compute.
No.
Does not compute.
I would have to say... overload! I would have to say it does a magnificent job. Well, I'll get into a couple of the issues later. I'm not a huge fan of the pacing of the movie necessarily.
That's what I found. It was just kind of...
Yeah.
But it was decent. It didn't feel long.
No. The time flew. We did miss maybe the first 5-10 minutes, maybe.
Because we were getting yelled at for switching theaters.
Yeah.
Like, that's no big deal.
We paid the ticket.
Oh
the ticket price is the same regardless of what movie. Anyways, I really liked it because it really draws you in. I found that I was really rooting for the main character.
It definitely got your emotion going at the end there.
Yeah.
For the final fight.
Especially right from the start to the finish. You know, if you watch the trailer, if you look up even like the synopsis of the film, you have an idea of what's gonna happen. Even though
it's a fighting movie, you know he's gonna have to fight. So
yeah, even though you know that certain things are gonna happen to him in his personal life, it's still it brings out a raw emotion in you when it actually occurs in the film.
Did you cry?
No, I didn't cry.
I did. I feel like they did a very good job of breaking him.
Yes.
Putting him all the way down. I think it could have went further, but I don't know. It was pretty decent, and then building him back up.
Yeah, they did a very good. They had a great. They did a great job of character development.
I thought there was going to be an ending that there wasn't. It was going to be different.
Yeah, it seemed a little abrupt, but I don't know what else you could have done.
I wasn't sure
very
how the fight was going to end. So.
Yeah, I mean, you could...
50 Cent was in it. They actually used the footage of all the shit being sold from his house, because he's bankrupt, in the movie. That's how they made the movie so much cheaper.
We found that very amusing.
That was...
it was more or less like a biography of 50 Cent's last like 2 weeks. So
they had a little bit of footage from Tiger Woods when he crashed his car.
Yep.
That was... They used the footage from there, the dash cam.
Yeah, that was good.
So this movie must be able to make a ton because honestly,
they saved so much money in the production of it.
All they have to do is like, okay, everyone, 50 Cent's getting evicted. Let's go film. Set up filming. Poor 50 Cent's got no money, but maybe after that movie, he's got money now.
Maybe he has 50 cents. I don't know. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm very surprised at how much I actually enjoyed it. I don't know, going into it, especially when we decided to switch theaters, I thought, good call. I thought that it was just going to be another fighting movie, and to a point it was, but the character development was far greater than I've seen in most other films.
There was decent character development, and there wasn't that much fighting. Like, there was, what, 3 matches? Well, maybe 4.
4, yeah. But I mean... everything that happened made sense. The pacing of the film is my only complaint in the sense that when he's, spoiler alert, when he's going to work with his daughter and going to see his daughter, I'm conflicted whether or not they spent enough time with that or whether they should.
I thought they spent too much time with that.
There's that point too. Like, there's not much else they could have done, but I don't know. To me, it just seems like they could have presented it in a more logical flow. More of the actual interaction between him and his daughter rather than showing up, oh, no, she doesn't want to see you. And then when she does want to see him, it's so abrupt, and then all of a sudden she's like, okay, perfectly fine. Let's get back, reunification, everything's good to go. It just seemed too forced.
Yeah, I feel like there could have been a bit more development with the kid, but that's... Yeah. There's only so many minutes they can put in a movie, so maybe the extended cut will deal with that.
Yeah, and I could see another 15 minutes in the film.
Do you think there'll be a second?
No.
No? That's it? It's one off? How many rounds out of 10 would you give this movie?
It was a very good film. I did enjoy it. I am going to go a solid 8 out of 10 rounds.
Solid 8?
Yeah, I mean, I expect some Oscar nominations, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that good. It was like, I don't know, I might give it a 6.5.
6.5? Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I mean, it's good, and I'd watch it again. Maybe, like, if I had to, like, if someone else rented that movie, I would watch it. But I don't know if I'd go out of my way to watch it again. Definitely go check it out, maybe on a cheap night, because it's a really good story, but it's one of those, I don't think I'm gonna watch it. It's not on my greatest hits movies. Like, I don't want to, like Hurt Locker, great movie. I want to see that like anytime it's on, sure, whatever. Or Star Wars, like a good movie. This one was just, I mean, it was good, but it doesn't have that stick around, you know. It's on TV, we have to put it on.
Not the second time.
Yeah, I don't
watchability.
And you know what's gonna happen. And all right, so Mission Impossible next week for sure. We also have some stuff coming up, surprise, and maybe some footage from Aaron's trip.
Maybe. I only
Stay tuned for that surprise, though.
I only have like 105 minutes worth of film.
So we're gonna just upload that raw and let you guys filter through what you want to watch. It'll be one video. You better watch it all.
Just one.
One giant video. Really? 100 minutes? That's it?
No, I had 105. Thank you.
That's nothing.
That's just shy of 2 hours.
How long was this movie?
It was 2 hours and 3 minutes. Do you expect me to film a whole, like, feature-length film?
It's a movie. You better have filmed a feature-length. It better be good.
It is good.
It better be like Blackfish.
It's not that good.
Fuck, you're fired.